welcome to Bodhisattva Monthly News. It's me Phuru Lama.
And it's me, Dolma Tamang.
Now firstly, let's begin with the news headlines. Bodhisattva student went on an educational excursion to the Natural History Museum and Narayan Museum on Mangsir 8. On Mangsir 11th, the school hosted a free eye check-up camp organized by Swayambhu Community Eye Center for the student. Bodhisattva pre-primary section had their annual sport day on 22nd Mangsir, receiving an overwhelming participation from the student.
School organized a competitive and thrilling inter-house quiz competition on the same day. This month, the school also had another productive training workshop for the Bodhisattva teachers in collaboration with Lama Academy. 2080 SEE pre-selection examination starts from 30 Mangsir.
Now let's move to the detail of the news. On Mangsir 8, the school took half a day off for a museum visit for both primary and secondary students. After attending the regular morning classes, the students took off on their excursion with their respective teachers. The primary students from class 1 to class 5 were taken for a visit to the Natural Museum Swayambhu. The students were introduced to the variety of species preserved in the museum. They have the opportunity to study the animals and plants in close contact. Students were assigned project work to collect information about species including diurnal animals, nocturnal animals, different kinds of reptiles, butterflies and birds. The students were astonished to see the variety of animals and to know about them in close detail. On the other hand, the secondary students were taken to the Narayan Museum located next to Thelay. The senior students enjoyed the visit that took them back to the place of the great king who once ruled Nepal. The students got familiar with the history of the royal families and their works. The educational excursion held by the school were proven beneficial for the students, assisting them with better visualization and a better understanding of the subject taught in the book. This month, educational excursion to the museum was a great success as well.
Mangsir 11th, Bodhisattva School held a free eye checkup camp in cooperation with the Swayambhu Community Eye Center for students. The new generation, especially students, is prone to different eye problems caused by excessive contacts with phones. Regular eye checkup is very important, however, it is neglected by many guidance. Taking this into consideration, the school cooperated with Swayambhu Community Eye Center to organize this free regular eye checkup for the students. All the Bodhisattva students had their eyes checked and those with minor problems were given immediate treatment and eye drops. Others with major eye problems were prescribed for a visit to the hospital. The school would like to extend our gratitude to the volunteer doctors from Swayambhu Community Eye Center for their time and professional assistance.
22nd Mangsir, Bodhisattva pre-primary session held their annual sport day. The pre-primary students prepared different programs and games a week ahead. On the annual day, they started out with a morning assembly followed by a cheer-up groups, dance prepared by different grades. Number of games and competition were hosted, such as racing, passing balls, block arrangement and wearing a uniform. After a long day of exciting games and competition, the students were awarded for their enthusiastic performance. All the students were given the certificates of participant to acknowledge their participation and boost their confidence. The students with exceptional performance were awarded certificates and chocolates. All the students enjoyed a lot throughout the day.
On the same day, alongside pre-primary sports day, the school also conducted an inter-house quiz competition among primary and secondary sessions. The school noticed that this quiz competition was a week ahead for the students to prepare. After a week of preparation, the best students from each class were selected to represent their respective houses in the quiz contest. Primary session held their quiz competition in the morning session while secondary session were in the evening session. The representative groups from each house went through a very intense competition, passing through all the questions related to science, mathematics, literature and general knowledge. Although all the teams from the 4 houses performed at their best, the winner of the quiz competition were Red House for grade 1 to 3, Blue House for grades 6 to 7, Green House won both grades 4 to 5 and grades 8 to 9.
The school organized a training workshop for the Bodhisattva teachers in collaboration with Nema Academy. The training took place on 26 Mangsir from morning to evening 5 p.m. This workshop highlighted the different concepts and ideas to improve the productivity of classroom through progressive teachings and effective classroom management. The workshop covered some important topics as follows: gamification in classroom management in physical setting, proactive, reactive, rule compliance, integrity, approaches in addressing challenging behavior. Summary of the lesson plan. The teachers are looking forward to executing the training they gained through the workshop.
The national-wide SE pre-qualifying examination starts on the 30th of Mangsir. Every year, thousands of students from grade 10 appear for this examination. This year, 10 students from Bodhisattva will be appearing for this examination. This holds great importance in preparing for the upcoming SE final. This examination is held by Papson and gives SEE students a glimpse of what the final SE examination is like. Bodhisattva School wishes our 10 students the best.
That is all for the moment. As the chairman of our school says, help other, life is beautiful. We conclude the monthly news asking for your kind attention to the street dogs around our community, for the winter is harsh but not your heart.
Thank you for watching. See you again next month with a new host and new updates from Bodhisattva School.